Welcome to the Benzano Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. The Indiana Fever have officially released Kyra Lambert, a guard from overseas who Stephanie White signed on a trust me bro recommendation. Somebody who Stephanie White didn't even know existed up until about 8 days ago. Unfortunately for Kyra Lambert, her time on the Indiana Fever has come, and her time on the Indiana Fever has gone. Best of luck to you and your future endeavors. This has Fever fans speculating, what's the deal with Sophie Cunningham's injury? Monday came and went. No update on Monday where Sophie Cunningham's status lies. Caitlin Clark, well, we saw rumors of Taylor Swift potentially showing up to an Indiana Fever game. No way Taylor Swift's going to show up and watch Caitlin Clark sit on the bench, right? No way Taylor Swift's going to show up and watch Caitlin Clark not being able to play, right? Right. Before we get into that, Sophie the Trophy, Sophie has turned into one of WNBA's biggest stars. At this current juncture, she is definitely a top 10, if not top 5, most noticeable name in this league. And Sophie Cunningham, she's not afraid to call a spade a spade. She's not afraid to call it like it is. She's taken this opportunity with the Indiana Fever and has run with it. When it comes to on the court, she's performing. She's sticking up for her team. When it comes to off the court, she's getting the deals. She's getting the endorsements. She's got the podcast. And you better watch out, Twitter folks, because if you say something about Sophie's La Familia, oh, she's coming for you. And coming for you, she did. Let's see how all of this transpired, shall we? We have Lizzie Cunningham. I believe this is Sister C. Shout out to you, Sister C. WNBA, maybe you should focus less on finding players for commenting on your poor officiating and more about hiring officials that are able to call a consistent game and protect your athletes. Pathetic. Praying for you. Then we have Twitter Troll 101 say, quote, protect athletes, talking to Sophie Cunningham's sister, calls her the B word and tells her to shut up. And you had to know Sophie Cunningham's not going to let this slide. Sophie Cunningham is not going to let this slide and not let it slide as she did. She said, some of us were raised by the words of don't bite off more than you can chew, and some of us didn't. Quote, F around and find out, with a video of her throwing JC Sheldon in a headlock. JC, you bit off more than you can chew. Somebody didn't tell you, maybe pick and choose your battles. Somebody didn't give you that forewarning. Somebody didn't teach you that lesson. You should have seen who you were trying to lower your shoulder into and realize that, oh, I'm going up against a monster here. I'm going up against a demon in Sophie Cunningham. Gotta love Sophie Cunningham. Gotta love everything Sophie Cunningham has brought to the WNBA this year, has brought to us Indiana Fever fans. She's brought us in a dark season, in a dim season where we're dealing with injuries, players quitting on the team, coaches coming one game, leaving the next game. Sophie Cunningham has been such a bright spot for this Indiana Fever team. It's awesome. It's awesome. JC, oh man. And Sophie Cunningham even blows her the nice kiss emoji. Oh, shout out to Sophie Cunningham, man. Shout out to Sophie Cunningham. And then we have from her.
You're dumb as shit.
Yeah.
You're literally dumb as fuck. You're dumb as shit.
Yeah.
You're literally dumb as fuck.
Damn. Yeah. Waiting for Sophie to come speak on this. Oh, we got the stud buds dancing. Waiting for Sophie to, what? We're going to just fly. We're going to talk trash about Sophie's family and expect Sophie not to say something about it. No, Sophie doesn't give a rat's ass. She doesn't give a hoot. Oh, this is what's going on? Okay. Let me just wake up and eat my breakfast. Let me finish my dinner, and then I'll address this business when it's time to. And it's time to. In other news, we have the Indiana Fever releasing Kyra Lambert from the team, and it has people speculating on a potential Caitlin Clark return. I think she's going to return by the end of the season. The question is when. Are we really bringing her back against the Minnesota Lynx? Would that be the smartest idea? No, not really. Not really. Let's take a look. The Indiana Fever have been playing through the 2025 season under head coach Stephanie White. Indiana is led by Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and several other stars. While they have one of the best rosters in the league, they've been missing Clark. Clark has missed a majority of the season, currently working through a groin injury. The last time Clark was on the floor was a matchup against the Connecticut Sun on July 16th, while the Fever were on a 3-game win streak. It's been over a month at this point. This is insane. While Clark has been out, the Fever have made several lineup changes. One of their most recent transactions was the addition of Kyra Lambert. The Fever guard signed a hardship contract with Indiana and wound up getting released just days later. After not seeing any time on the floor in their most recent matchup, she was cut. The main news may have been the release of Lambert, but many turned their attention toward a potential return for Caitlin Clark when the news was announced. Upon the release of the statement, some fans took to social media sharing their speculations on the return of Caitlin Clark. Maybe because Caitlin is back, my demon back soon. This could probably mean nothing serious with Sophie's knee, and Cece is back. When I saw her in for the final seconds, I thought it was a sign this would be next. Throughout her second season in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark has posted 16.5 points, 5 rebounds, and 8.8 assists per game for the Indiana Fever. Clark started the season on a tear under Stephanie White, but has since struggled to stay on the court, playing her second season as a professional. The Fever have 9 remaining games of their regular season schedule. They have a long break before their next matchup on Friday. The venue will be open, giving Clark a chance to rehab as the Fever take several days off from game action. Now, I don't remember exactly which game it was, but Holly Rowe did say on an ESPN broadcast that they're waiting for there to be a significant break in the schedule for them to start ramping Caitlin Clark back up to return to practice to get ready for game action. This is that 5-day stretch Holly Rowe could have been referring to. I know Rudy from Come On Now the podcast. Shout out to Rudy. Rudy did a whole entire video breaking down what Holly Rowe said. Is Caitlin Clark coming back within the next week or so? I personally wouldn't bring her back against the Minnesota Lynx, but also, depending on the severity of Sophie Cunningham's injury, I might not bring her back, period, for the rest of the season. I might play if Sophie can't come back, if it's not serious, then maybe we are talking about Caitlin Clark coming back. I did say when she went down and this period of time started to get longer and longer and longer and longer, by the time she's cleared, if we're in a playoff spot, let's bring her back. By the time she's cleared, if we've already fallen out of the playoff standings and have nothing to play for, why even risk her health? And how the team has performed, that 5-game win streak kept us alive in the standings for 5, 6, 7. Now we're back up to 6th in the standings. We have the Minnesota Lynx on Friday, and back-to-back games, we have the Minnesota Lynx. Still have to go up against the Valkyrie, still have to go up against the Sparks, both teams fighting for a playoff spot. And then always we have the easy work known as the Chicago Sky. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Would you even bring Caitlin Clark back for this season? Would you try to salvage whatever left of this season that we have? Or would you rather her just ride it out, continue to rehab, continue to rest, continue to let that soft tissue heal? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy.